Jacksonville. I went up here down the road a little bit one time. I also went to another spot in the winter time, last winter, so I've been here a few times. As you can hear, we're starting near a creek again. We're actually starting by crossing the river, the creek, whatever you want to call it. It turns into a river. So, it's a 6-mile hike. So, come along and hope you enjoy. Alright, so here's that bridge we're going to cross, and the creek. As you can see, it's probably part of a dam at one point. Here's the other car. Alright, here's my car, which just walked. Alright, well, this trail has been quite narrow the entire trip. So, if you come as a group, it's definitely a 1-by-1, single file. A lot of switchbacks, but they're really not that bad, you know. I think they're called switchbacks. There's little roundabouts. And those some switchbacks are, you know, you go, turn around, come back, turn around, come back, and you're gaining elevation. But what would just a U-turn be called? Is that just a U-turn? Or is that considered a switchback? There's a lot of trees here. Not on my drone. Richard, you're in the forest. Of course there's going to be a lot of trees. Like, really? Okay. A lot on my drone here. It sheds its bark here. I hate switchbacks. I really do. But somehow they keep finding me. Oh yeah, these twists in the tree, you can see how it twists up. This is because the tree itself, when it's younger, starts trying to twist itself to find the sun, because you can see all the branches are facing the sun, but there's no branches on this side. So what the tree wants to do is try to get the most sun it can. So it twists itself toward the healthier part of the tree, the one that's growing the more limbs, and therefore more leaves to capture sunlight, is facing the sun. So this side is bare of branches. So the strong side toward the sun. That's why it twists. You can see it twisting. Self-preservation, which is really remarkable for trees. People don't usually think of them as living or intelligent in some way, but they're doing what sunflowers used to do, heliocentric. Except it's throughout their life instead of day to day. Oh gosh, this is probably one of the largest madrone trees I've seen. Normally they're about that size, but that, holy sorry, I'll edit that out. LLC. But that is huge. Yeah, normally they're that size. I don't know if you can see that, but that size. You hardly ever see them that big. Well, I've just been climbing. This route is very narrow. They advise no bikes on it, which I can see there's no way to turn around or make the turns. So and of course that's way too small for horses, and they do not authorize any motorized vehicle. So it's just hikers doing switchback after switchback after switchback. I think the trail god heard me and said, well, this guy don't like switchbacks, so let's throw every switchback we can at him. it's warming up here in the sun. Oh my gosh. My wife is going to be hiking with me. Yeah, Switchback God hates me. She was feeling ill since about Thursday. She's on the mend, getting better. So she'll be working into hiking and possibly backpacking. So you'll see more of her as time goes by. And this summer, well, we will be going backpacking together. Hopefully there won't be as many switchbacks. This is definitely the wrong trail for people that do not like switchbacks. So far, the steepness is a 3 out of 5. I'd say, what's that? Lower Table Rock was a 4. Upper, creeping up on 5. But this, about the same as Roxy. Just a lot more switchbacks. I'm gonna take off my pack for a little while. Sit down, get some water. It's gotten a lot dense in here, so the sun has disappeared. So bring a jacket. Might get cold. I got my backpack on me, so torso is fine. I had to ditch my jacket. It was a little too warm for this weather with this hike. I think before I end this trail, I may end up making a sacrifice to the, or at least an offering to the Switchback god. Tell him, stop with the switchbacks. Stop it. Yeah, definitely offer him something. It's blackberry bushes. Small water source. It's been very narrow track. I've not rolled, but stepped off the edge a couple times. Yeah. As soon as I get a chance, I'm offering something to the Switchback gods. Switchback king, someone. But this is ridiculous. Yeah, this is something else. Switchback trail. That's what this is called. Switchback trail. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Oh, I mean, it does have some nice views.
I should see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you
some nice views. You know, there's snow up there. I don't think you can see it, but it is the middle of January, so there will be snow. And that is a steep drop off. Back into the darkness. Out of the drone up here. Trail's still skinny, so if you're afraid of heights, then this is not a good recommended trail, as I can barely fit on the trail myself. And one wrong step in the wrong direction or too far away from the edge of the trail, you can easily, fall off. However, if you can get past all that, I mean, I've taken a few steps too wide myself. It's a nice trail. Yeah, and there's a lot of leaves here on the trail. Really makes it hard to see. So just be prepared for that. Okay, and remember, we're staying right. So, just going this way. Love ferns. They're my favorite plant. Favorite plant to see. My heart is racing. I'm out of breath. Not because I'm out of shape. That's only part of the problem. Clayton's climb, huh? Clayton's, okay. One word, Clayton's climb. If you jump over to my Instagram page, Hiking with Richie, you'll see the trail I had to go. It was very zigzaggy, very hard. But I'm hopeful that this will ease you up. Okay. So they just keep coming. I ain't stopping. Oh my gosh. The trail is kind of disappearing. So I shall use my knowledge of hiking to go up. Okay, here we go. Switchback. Switchback. Almost a switchback. Warming up on the top of the mountain. Not just because of the sun, or lack of shade, I should say.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying